Hello friends and family, and all those who are interested. I would like to show you how to make Smeed, which is sort of a Syrian side dish. Good for family. It's made with bulgur wheat. Let me give you a quick rundown of the ingredients that you'll need. You will need flat leaf parsley. You will need fresh mint, because dried mint does not work in this dish. Tomatoes, green onions or onions, tomato paste, tomatoes, salt, pepper, number 2 bulgur wheat, lemon juice, and olive oil. The first thing I do is I chop very finely parsley and mint. And you can use the stalks of the mint as long as they're not too thick. And I chop them very fine. Here I'm still chopping a little bit of the mint leaves. And for an average 4-person side dish, I would use 1 bunch of parsley and a slightly less, but about the same, of mint. Here is the point where I add the onions. Now, you can use a regular onion or a sweeter onion if you choose, but you might want to adjust how much you put in it because it can take over the flavor. Here I'm using, what do we call that, scallions, or the onion tops from off of plants, and I'll cut them similar size to the mint and the parsley. Since I didn't have enough of the scallion or green onions, I mixed in a little bit of chopped white onion. I also made sure and not put too much in because I don't want it to take over the flavor. The next ingredient is the tomatoes. Now, I know when we have fresh tomatoes, I like to use fresh tomatoes, but since they're not quite in season yet, I have found that if I use the fire roasted diced tomatoes, everybody is in love with it. So you can drain most of the juices off, but keep some, just a little bit, and dump the roasted tomatoes on it. Okay, I put my number 2 wheat, and because I'm doubling the recipe, I'm using about 2.5 cups of the number 2 wheat, and I cheat a little bit. I put it in my sink and I fill it with hot water to make it soften more quickly. Now, there's a number of ways to do this. This is just my preferred way. So I will fill it just a little bit over the top, and then I will let it sit a few minutes. I will drain off any of the chaff or that light fluffy stuff off. Then I'll fill it with hot water again, dump it off again, make sure it's gotten soft a bit, and then I will rinse it in cold water to take the heat away from the bulgur wheat. Okay, just wanted you to see really quick. Here's my mixture. Here is the bulgur wheat. It has about doubled in size, and I'm going to add it to my mixture of mint, green onions, parsley, and fire roasted diced tomatoes. Okay, I have well salted, well peppered, 1 full tomato paste that is the 12-ounce can. Now, you probably can use the smaller can if you're only making 4 servings, but I'm making 8. So I am going to use the full can. And then I juiced a few lemons. If I had to guess, this is about a cup of lemon juice. That can be adjusted to the flavor that you're looking for. And the last thing is olive oil. Again, that is something you're going to have to eyeball. I would say for this amount that's in here, about half a cup, which seems like a lot, but it gets absorbed. Okay, I well mixed it. And you taste it now and then, and you want a nice balance between the bit of sweetness from the tomato paste and a little bit of tartness from the lemons, and it's got a little bit of soupiness to it right now, but if it sets a while, the wheat will absorb that bit of liquid that's left in there. And then adjust your salt and your pepper to taste. If you need to add a little bit more olive oil because it's really dry, you can do that. So you're really just testing and tasting at this point. And that is the dish. I hope you enjoyed it.